We're at number 3 with the Chamber of Commerce in RFP Media Studios. We're doing these chats.
Chamber chats, we like to call them. And
talk about game changers in North Bay. So it's appropriate that Harriet Madigan is sitting in the hot seat now.
Absolutely, in the hot seat, but certainly not unfamiliar to the Chamber and unfamiliar to most people in North Bay. And is welcome. So glad to have you here today and be able to chat about some of the upcoming things that are really exciting in North Bay. And as Richard said, game changers. And we believe that what you're doing and what you've been doing and what we've been working on for the last almost year, getting things together, is going to be one of those game changers. So elaborate. Tell us what that game changer is going to be, right?
It's called North Bay Clean, Green, and Beautiful. And it's really a collaboration of interested people from our community that decided that North Bay could be even better than it is. And what could we do to make that happen? And we thought about our waterfront and how people just absolutely love that gem in our community. We thought, can we pull the beauty of that waterfront through the whole community and the stewardship culture of the Heritage Gardeners as well through the whole community?
That waterfront would not be the same without Harriet and her group and the people that have volunteered in this community to make it one of the most spectacular waterfronts that there is in Ontario, and I'm going to take a venture across Canada.
Mm-hmm. And 250 volunteers per year over the last 22 years.
It's not a bad record, is it?
No, it isn't.
It's pretty amazing.
And you're still doing it. So obviously, there's a reason why you've been doing it.
What people don't know is that waterfront was going to be turfed. All the gardens were going to be turfed because there wasn't really the financial capability for the city to hire people to do that. So it really was an act of love, really, for our waterfront, and an act of community that wants to make a difference. So,
what are we going to look like in a year from now?
Well, we're going to be litter-free by fall of 2019. People who work at City Hall and the council and the mayor, they're all residents of our community as far as owning property in our community, and the staff work in our community. They spend their money in our community. For them to be involved is, it seems like a natural thing, so there was no hesitation from our new council and from Mayor Al to get on board, and the staff, Dave Schrader, Dave Euler, our
Ian
Kilgore, everybody, and they even have formed a team, and they're going to maintain the whole area, the block, the City Hall block, including the library. So it's really a culture. It's stewardship, collaboration, inclusion.
Something as simple as you said that people are stewarding bus stops. I think we've all driven on O'Brien Street or Castle where residents have put out their own garbage cans for garbage collection and maintain and keep them clean. And that's what we're talking about here. We're not talking about, organizing 50 people to go out and do, this, that, and the other thing. And, these specials, those are part of it. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. But it's people taking pride in their own neighborhoods. It's people engaging into that community type of atmosphere and the development of that community, expanding what you've been able to accomplish at the waterfront with your group and with, not only just in the Community Waterfront Friends, but your Living Fit group, everything, Heritage Gardeners, everything that you're involved with. This is that community pride. This is that, and that is going to make the difference between a community that is not caring, that is not engaged, and a community that is really engaged.
This whole project is really, it is about beautification, clean, green, beautiful, all those things, but it's about people. And it's about how we, in this century, we have to come together to steward our community to survive. I really believe that, is we all have to take an active role. And when I moved back to North Bay a long time ago, I thought I'm not going to just be a passive person in this community. I'm going to be part of it. And I think that everybody wants to do that. That's what's happening. We have over 150 contacts now signed up. Unbelievable, really.
And it hasn't been launched yet.
And those are just the contacts. That's not the people who are going to give them a hand to clean a bus stop or clean a road or a street. Sue Buckle put into our what's going on a website to be safe when you're out picking up garbage or litter. Be kind. Get to know who your neighbors are and be courteous. This is probably that I can't wait for that piece where people actually come out of their doors and talk to each other, you know, and participate and have fun. That's the other piece. So I'm hoping at the end of in September when we do the last pickup that we have one great big party and celebrate. But I do want to also say, yes, I am a seed planter. I always have been. But I believe that community and family are synonymous. And if we start treating each other like family and our space like this is part of our home, you know, we'll have a better world. So we're encouraging people to, you know, if you're doing something already that's related to litter, you know, picking up litter or beautification, you know, register with us, and that will be on our website, how they can do that. And let's get it out there because it's an opportunity to inspire other people to do the same thing.
That's right.
You know, and you never know where that's going to go. I mean, I'm hoping we'll be one of the most beautiful communities in Northern Ontario, maybe even the most beautiful, who knows. You know, one of the things I say when I ask people, and I ask everybody, you know, I was in getting physiotherapy, having a trigger point injection. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's like acupuncture. I said, by the way, do you think you could clean up? That was
shameless, absolutely.
And sure enough, they adopted a space. The runners they're called ploggers.
Oh, yeah.
As they do a warm up, and they're going to be picking up garbage as they do their stretches. So my challenge is out to everyone to create a little bit of litter-free beauty in their, you know, close to their own space if they want to.